Hello everyone. Hello YouTube. This is Gays Out Loud. Today we have a sex episode, okay? My name's Alex and we're gonna go around the room and introduce everyone again. So, start with you.
Melancha Da, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Hey guys, it's Joe.
Konnichiwa, Rafi Ray.
Hola, just Henry. I am a professional bottom and I will make you an amazing top. You're welcome.
Alright, so it's a sex episode. We're basically gonna talk about like sexual preferences and what we're looking for in a man. So I mean, I want everybody to just like say what they're, what they usually look for in a man, like sexually or whatever, relationship, whatever. Like just go for it. So who wants to start? Just go ahead. Oh, well, let me start with you actually. Let's just go around.
Yeah, so I like guys, obviously. I have dated a lot of white men in my life. Actually, so much so that I feel as though at this point I don't really want to date a white man anymore, ever, in life. But recently my ex has come back into my life and asked me to marry him, and he's white. So I'm just kind of taken back by that, and I don't know what to do. But I'm versatile, and everybody thinks I'm a bottom. I like top guys, and I like masculine guys. But if he's feminine, like if he has femininity or something, like that's fine. If you see his femininity,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's just that you have a preference.
It's just like I'd rather you take. I don't want to take on the role of like being the person like
the
that has to like hold it down. Like I'll hold you down, but you gotta hold everything else down. Even though that could probably sound like crazy to some gay people, I mean, like no, it does, because some gay people, are like, no, we're both equal. You pay half the meal, I pay half the meal, and stuff like that. But I'm like, well, I mean, like guys, if you want to take care of me because you think I'm sweet and you like
people
me.
say they going half C's, have terrible sex. If you have good pussy, they be paying the bill.
That's what I said. Which is why I don't have to pay for
If you got good abs, they pay the bill. If you got slack pussy, you got whiskey dick, my nigga, that's what you getting.
What's whiskey dick? Yes, come on,
Like when you're drunk and
Give
you
me a
get
drunk.
hard.
Yeah, that's me.
Would that happen?
I can't drink too much or I just can't get up.
Yeah,
Like it's
weed is the only thing that gets me up.
Do you need to get up? Aren't you allowed?
Weed gets me up.
Right?
Oh really?
We
One time I smoked too much weed and I couldn't.
You crazy as
That's
hell.
too much weed.
I could get hard now.
I'm doing 4 rounds, like 3 rounds type shit, like when I'm out.
yeah.
I feel like alcohol
He says 3 rounds?
Really?
I feel like
Is that-
alcohol
is
gets
that
me
little
like
bit-
hot.
It's getting crazy hot in here, okay?
See, I like alcohol fucks up my limitations. Like, I'll be the one like sucking a dick and be trying to deep throat you real good, and I realize that I'm drunk, I got this, I'm gonna make it real amazing.
yeah, I guess
all over his dick.
the level.
Ooh, I like weed because it keeps me like a little bit in reality still.
Alcohol makes me more passionate.
Same.
No, I'm just passionate.
I agree.
I like making love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it gets me like very up, like I be going up for like rounds, 3 rounds at a night sometimes.
Somebody give me a blunt.
Please.
Like I'll finish 1 round, I'll be like, alright, give me like 2 seconds, let me collect myself again, and round 2.
Can I say how I love you? I adore you, because a lot of dudes can't go multiple rounds.
Nope.
And I'm a
Freeze my max though, freeze my max.
Oh,
I have
see,
not exceeded that.
my max was
So
7.
you get 5
my max was 14
increment
in a
breaks?
weekend.
What happened?
My max was 14 in a weekend.
14.
In a weekend?
Do you get breaks? Do you get 5
I mean, I get breaks, but like 5-minute breaks.
5-minute breaks?
Lunch.
Yeah. I've done 3 like with a
Lunch.
5-minute break, yeah.
No, like, because I don't come out my dick, I rely solely on anal orgasms and cum.
Yes.
So like for me,
Wow.
because I don't come out my dick, my sex drive stays peaked the entire time. So like I never like level off. So like when like I'm with someone that's like I'm attracted to, and the sex is good the first round, I'm down for 2 or 3. And then like if I'm on my anti-diarrhea pills, I've done all my tricks, and I'm locked for the evening, it's like we'll wait the next morning, you can climb right back up in it again.
Wow.
Yeah, like I have all kinds of stunts and tricks.
I actually have those. I actually have some pills when I got sick and I had like constant diarrhea, and it's like it hardens your stool basically.
Yeah.
Like it's like stool hardeners basically.
Yeah.
On my old YouTube, which I changed my name, which was Rock Club, there's a video called How to Be a Better Bottom, and I detail all this in the video.
Oh, okay.
But you can go to like the dollar store and buy anti-diarrhea pills. You take anywhere between 2 to 4 pills in a day, like in one sitting, and they will lock you up for between 12 to 48 hours. So like the thing is that once you fleet and you're done fleeting, you can still eat, enjoy food, have a great night, and still fuck and still be clean until the next morning. Like I've like had sex with my partner where like I said 14 times in a weekend, because the pills didn't wear off at enough time. So by the time the pills wore off the next day, like we were just fucking going and fucking going. And because I don't need to come out my dick, I rely on anal ejaculation. And my sex drive never came down. So like I say clean down, I go like squeaky clean, like you can stick your finger, put your face in it. It's good.
So when you say like come on, you keep saying that you don't come out of your dick, but you come out of your dick. Yeah, I'm sorry. You come out of your dick, but you come.
Yeah, like
how does that work?
so basically, when you take a shit, your body secretes mucous membranes to get the bowel movement to pass. Cause like it's dry, it's not gonna pass unless you have diarrhea. But when there's a dick inside you and it reaches that certain precipice, like near the second hole, and you press it enough and keep pressing, and you finally release, it secretes the mucous membranes so it can take dick. So it forces you to naturally lubricate.
And a lot of people don't know that, and they always say, "Oh, it's cum," and it's not. It's
No,
not cum. It's mucus.
It's mucus.
So you're
Yeah.
not having like an orgasm at this.
Oh no, there's a physical. It's a physical feeling.
Yeah, it's an orgasm
like,
in a sense.
Cause like
It's like
in your
a
arm.
clenching thing.
It's like somebody's like
Yeah.
gripping and releasing.
It's amazing.
It's like that basically.
Yeah. Or like
right.
you spread all the way open and like you got like a larger top and you can go all the way to the base to the balls. It's amazing.
Does it feel? And then I'm just new to the whole body.
Please.
Yeah. But like, does it feel different than like a dick orgasm?
I've had 30 anal orgasms in one night.
And you can keep going.
That sounds so lit.
Yeah,
I was talking about this pill, I need it for my group.
huh?
I need this pill for
For friends.
Yeah.
For friends.
No, for the person that I'm dating, you know?
Oh, of course. Yeah, like it's miraculous. Like it is like definitely elevated my sex life. Cause I think I had a fuck buddy back years ago, like 2008, and he had really good sex, and I didn't want to leave, and he would not let me leave generally most times. He's like, "No, I want you to stay short. You know, you got some good pussy, so I want you to stay tonight." So we would fuck, and then like the next morning, whenever he woke up to go to work, he want to climb back up in it again, and I'm just like, "Well, Mama's still cleaned out, so."
Mom got there for the 12 hours.
At least, and like especially it's good for like when you are, let's say you're like you're with your partner, like say you have a partner dating someone that you can fuck for a long time, don't have to worry about the person painting, or that even you can like, especially you take them before you go out to eat, perfect, because no one should be painted.
So let's break down what the word painting means.
Shit on your dick.
So yeah, painting is basically when you Picasso somebody's dick with shit. Basically.
It's a code word.
I feel like, what do you,
I heard of
like,
shitty
what's
painting.
what's
Nah.
what's the
Yeah, painting is like shit on the dick.
But some people like that. Some people like scat.
what's the regular behind that, like with gays? Because nobody ever really talks about it, and this is my first time having a conversation about anything like this. So like, what, like you're a top. So like, do you? And I know a lot have. Do you have you ever shamed a bottom for painting you?
Honestly, probably only one person had painted me.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little awkward, I'll tell you that, but I didn't shake them for it.
I feel like it shouldn't be
I have baby
awkward.
wipes.
I feel like it should not be awkward. I don't understand why it's awkward. I don't understand why it's a natural thing. We're having anal sex. Like, what did you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, you're like you have with bottom tips and stuff. But I feel like it's still like not that serious.
And a lot of that comes from
It's like-
the shame of avoiding the pain.
Exactly.
I think Tom to know how much work. Like I know for me, when I go into to not paint someone, and like I've been with my dude for 5 years, and have not painted him once.
So your tips work.
But also,
Not even a tip?
If you did paint him though, it shouldn't.
No,
be a problem.
and the thing like he's been like, you know, he'll be like,
Okay, let me ask this question: Who's painted someone before?
I'm definitely paying someone.
Hello,
I have-
painted Picasso, baby.
But a lot of people have too much pride to admit
I don't
it.
know.
But let's talk about the experiences when you had painting, since the audience now knows what painting means.
I was like,
Let's talk about how the experience was.
Dirty? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay. Got a wipe. I had wipes. Went back in the bathroom, cleaned myself up. You know, got my little douche thingy. You know, did another round. Went back into it.
Period.
See, with me, I personally don't give a fuck if I paint somebody, like, in a sense, because it's like, my thing on painting somebody is, first of all, scientifically proven.
There's some judging going on over
To
here.
me. Alright, I'm not gonna say I don't care as in, oh, like, if it happens, I'm not gonna be so, like, distraught, like, oh my god, I just painted, like, fuck that, like.
Well, some people like the
This one guy,
guy.
he
Some people
lost his
like.
heart on.
Some people don't want to turn
He
someone
literally
off.
lost his heart on.
I don't care if I turn somebody off because that's not my problem. Like at the end of the day, my thing is, you know, you sticking your dick inside my ass. I have.
But if you take the proper precautions, you won't shit on them.
But it's still an ass at the end of the fucking day.
It's still an ass. I don't have a vagina. My vagina.
A vagina guarantees nothing coming out of that. It's a fucking theory.
A vagina is specifically made for a penis. First of all, a vagina self lubricates itself. Not
What are y'all fucking saying?
No, because he said that if you stick your dick in a butt, you have to expect it.
Common
Like
sense.
you know, common sense.
could
You
No, it's not common sense because if you take the proper precautions, you will not. I'm not gonna sit here and allow you to condone shitting on dicks.
It's not common sense.
Hold
but
on.
it's
No, we're not condoning that. Let's say that if it
You're
does
saying
happen,
that it
it's
happens.
natural.
Let me finish.
Get the fuck over it.
Let me finish, and I'll
Fucking get over
explain
it. I don't
this.
give a fuck.
Let me finish. Okay, so it's been scientifically proven that enemas are harmful.
They
to the-
are.
Hold on.
They are. No, because y'all ain't my fucking
I'm explaining that.
This is shitgate.
So we're on the same side, darling.
I know, darling.
So basically, the pressure of pushing the water in your ass is harmful to your internal organs. It can cause you to become loose and cause you to have anal prolapses later on if you like push water up too hard with too much force and pressure. And sometimes a lot of times a lot of the gays like overdo it with when it comes to
But they do it
using
because of
enemas.
that
And they,
whole reason.
yeah, they do it for the reason of taking dick, and it's like you're fucking up your health, you're fucking up your
You're not
organs.
gonna do that.
And I personally don't like. I don't mind. I'll do an enema for a guy if I feel like it. That's for one. If I feel like it, and also I'm not gonna overdo it. Okay, I'm gonna do it just enough that it's like I'm clear. But I didn't like push up like a gallon of water up my ass just to please this nigga.
Right,
Like,
right.
who are you?
Right.
And excuse me saying the word nigga. I should say man.
Nigga.
But anyways,
Wait, they have like a shower head nowadays too.
Yeah,
That's too much. Extra. Like it's dangerous. It is too much. I'm not putting a shower at my fucking ass.
yeah.
No.
Okay. I want to hear from the professional bottom. He preaches and talks about, how to properly clean yourself before bottoming, and now you're going. And I want to hear. Let's hear what he has to say about people being pro shit.
I appreciate that.
Not pro shit.
Because that
Not fucking pro shit, actually.
This is messy. You some messy bitches.
Okay, so the first question, number one, was my painting experience. I was in a relationship.
Okay.
And I prefaced to my partner very clearly, I'm not cleaned out at your own discretion.
Yes.
So in that situation, I understand how that happened in your relationship. Men are horny, they want to climb up in it, I get it. But on my single time, no ma'am. Like, I will not. Like, I can't. Like, I can't.
And what is that? What is
I
that
can't-
stemming from? What is that that feeling?
My thing is like when shit hits the air, the smell hits the air. I mean, I gotta taste it. Then
What do you mean?
Shit has like shit is funny.
You know when
Taste it.
You know when something's so pungent and odor that you end up tasting it
And then
in your
like,
mouth.
But
You're experiencing life
yeah.
and sexuality.
But see, the thing like I'm originally from DC. I live in Atlanta, live in Connecticut, and New York affords you that luxury of blurring your sexual lines and trying to do things without
it
judgment.
does.
Like,
It does.
I could have done this in any other city I've lived in.
I can have like down the block. I think there's a trans guy that's on my block. He could live down the block, and like I see him on Jack sometimes, and sometimes he'd be like says stuff to me. It's like, hey, and I don't say anything. So I'm like, I don't want to like entertain this if I'm not gonna do anything, but at the same time, I really want to do something. Like I really want to try it. So I think I'm gonna just try it, like just say fuck it and just do it. Yes, that's right.
I like a little threesome.
I have never had a threesome before.
Never?
Never.
For shame!
And I've never been to a sex party and I want to go so bad, but like I just want to watch. Like I'm a voyeur. Like I love to watch. Like watching is my thing. Like fuck. Like I could just sit there and just be like,
If you are attracted to energy, a sex party is gonna wear you out.
Does sex smell good?
Mine does.
Mine
It
does.
could.
What does it smell like?
Heaven and peace. And
I feel
See,
like-
that doesn't make sense.
No, I feel like sex smells like sweat and deodorant a little bit. You know?
It smells like kind of like like underarmy,
No.
like deodorant gel,
Like,
you know.
yeah.
I kind of like that though.
But
Personally.
like I don't. If you smell, you can't even step in my door. I will put you
No, I
out.
like.
I'm a hygiene. See, I'm a hygiene.
You know what I
person.
mean?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't want to smell nothing. If you smell funky, you got to go.
I mean, no,
can't
not
manage.
funky smelling
Not
though.
funky
Not
smelling
like
at all.
no, because you see, like during sex, you're like sweating, you're active, so you expect
You
to
smell
smell a little
if,
bit
if,
dirty.
if you taste nasty, you smell nasty. I don't want your mouth.
No taste nasty.
You know, like
No
that
taste nasty.
that hint of sweaty ball. I can't. Like I'm like.
See, it's hard to avoid stuff like that, especially when you're like I mean, like, I've spoken to a lot of guys about that, you know.
It's called a shower.
No, you can take a shower and still have a 40-minute trip on a train
Well, stop eating.
in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
stop being poor and get an Uber.
I'm never gonna be that extra when it comes to anybody. Like I'm not. Like,
Just joking.
I'm a fucking human, and I sweat, and I smell.
But
sometimes
no,
and
I
you
personally,
do, and get the fuck over
I
it.
personally like a little bit of must.
I get it, but like there is a pro shit culture. Like
Yeah,
like,
there is.
I mean, that's a whole other thing. That's a
I'm not gonna.
fetish.
Yeah.
But I just can't. Like I respect any nigga that can go out there and like and risk it all and like I know my body. I'm not that know my body type dude. Like I gotta I need insurance. Like I do I think at the bottom like you kind of like when you're bottom you relatively plan your sex life to some extent. To some extent. So like me is like I'm only skinny because I'm bottom. Because I bottom. If I was like not bottom right, I'd probably be fat.
Well, no, I don't make sense because
I don't
I'm
eat.
like I'm on top and I like to do all the work. So I guess that's.
No, I don't eat.
Oh.
But I'm not fat.
Yeah.
Because I we're like a power bottom, like do all the work.
What do you mean all the work?
Dinner.
I'm sorry.
Like
You
I just like
flip
my
over.
person to lay down for me and I'll do everything.
And you'll flip them over, you'll put the legs up. I like that. Because I'm a lazy boy. No, I tell you.
Because I'm like, wait.
I tell you, I'm a fucking lazy bottom.
I'm so lazy.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm just lay there and I'm
You
like,
tell me to throw it back, I throw it back. I mean, like, unless I'm writing it, like, I'm doing something sexy. Like, I love sensual. I'm very sensual, so, I'll be very sexy and turn you on and, move my body and shit and give you, and you be like, oh shit, And I like talking and verbal and shit like that. But I like when the guy's sitting and moving me and turning me over and do that shit is, I'm like,
flip me, you pull me. Look, yo, the one thing that really be getting me is when, like, guys grab me from, like, right here and they're just like, drag you, like,
that's my shit. He's not lying.
just drag you and then just choke you and just slay you.
I like people like say dirty shit to me. Like I'm very verbal,
Yeah,
so
like-
like I like to be very disrespectful.
Right, like
Disrespectful.
Call me a faggot.
I don't like feeling like
Take this.
I
I do not like feeling. I like when niggas.
Come on, Joe. You know you want to.
I like-
I don't want to be disrespected.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm still here for the high five.
No, I'm like, no, tell me to shut up. Tell me, don't run away from it. Tell me, like, bring that pussy here. Tell me that shit.
But don't call me a faggot.
But
I like that. No.
that's a bit much.
That's too much.
That's a bit much.
Yes.
That's a bit much.
It makes me like.
It's hot. Especially the balloon.
I mean, maybe bitch a little bit, but
And yeah, you like
the
this
rest,
dick?
I don't know.
You like this dick, you stupid nigga?
No, I don't know about that
I'm excused.
All right.
That liquor kicking in.
The liquor is kicking in. Okay. Let's just put a disclaimer that some people like to be degraded and some people don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're talking about people's sexual preferences.
This
And
one's
let's
a professional fucker.
let's not anyone. I hope no one gets offended by these comments and
But
views.
all of the edit on the video that like
These are their views, not everybody else's.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no! Aren't you gonna like cut certain things out and stuff? Or like,
I mean, this was good.
This is good. Like,
Ralphie, let's talk about your sexuality.
Where do I start? I don't know.
You're a very sexual person. I'm not.
Well, when I'm single, yeah, I have like probably multiple sex partners, but when I'm dating somebody, I'm just fucking that one person all the time.
See, I'm in an open relationship.
Nah, I don't believe in that.
oh,
I'm very close with my relationship. Like, if I'm fucking you, that's it. Like, you can't be fucking nobody else.
So your partner's property.
Yeah. I like. Well, no, not like that, but like.
I don't think it's
It
property.
is
though.
not property,
There's
but
such a
like-
commitment. Like
Yeah.
if I'm
So
with
I'm not
you, I'm
committed?
that's my territory.
I'm not judging the way you commit, and I'm not judging the way your partner commits to you. That's the understanding that you both have with each other. But the way me and my partner would commit,
You're not
we
committed
would
sexually?
understand
No, not
that
at
this is us. And if you're horny, come to me, and if I'm horny, come to you.
But
if you stray from this, we are not. There's no. That unity is broken.
so I have a very big
You know what I
question
mean?
about this. So like me and my partner, clearly we're open and we've been open for 5 years since we've been together. I don't have an issue with him fucking other people. I'll be much more cross if he was taking niggas out on dates and spending the coin. Like the bag is mine. Like what the fuck would you do with your dick? Like I just have a spiritual parameter about not controlling people's physical energies and how they manifest. Like I didn't make you, I didn't put you into this world. So for me, monogamy doesn't seem spiritual for me. Non-monogamy does. So like for me, it's like rather you exist as your own person with your own autonomy, and you find your way to this, it makes you happy. But as long as the finances, which are interconnected, if we live in the same home at the time. Right now we don't live together, but we have it together, not live together. That's another situation. Another episode.
Stay tuned.
But I just feel like I don't like that kind of I feel like people use monogamy as a sense of control. I don't really like people don't use monogamy sincerely for the point of the fact that like I just want one person to spend my life with. They want somebody that can measure and manipulate and balance. Like I don't feel like it's realistic always that two become one in every esteem of your relationship.
Well, not necessarily to become one. It's just an understanding that you have with one another. That, like, I'm not saying like we're gonna be in sync with everything we do in life, but at least in sex, respect that. Don't sleep around. You know what I mean? Especially because the way it makes me feel. Like,
But how you feel about yourself is not his problem.
if he's my partner, yes, it is.
It really isn't.
Oh well, no, not necessarily how I feel about myself. How his actions make me feel. Yeah, of course, because then he's not my partner. If he doesn't care how I feel, like,
Absolutely.
what is that?
I think that's relative. This is the thing. Like I explain to most couples. Where I always challenge. I think monogamy is great. It's not for everybody. Non-monogamy is great. It's not for everybody. Polyamory is great. It's not for everybody. But the thing I always call bullshit sometimes is because when me and my partner decided to be non-monogamous, we had a very detailed conversation about what our rules, agreements were, what we're not doing, what we weren't doing, what is acceptable, what's not acceptable. But I always find it very bizarre that people never talk about monogamy because your idea of cheating may be different from his idea of cheating. And then you become one, and then like you're upset because somebody left hearts under your man's Instagram post, probably by me, and you're pissed at me because you don't have an open relationship, they won't take your man.
No. You see, like, I would not be jealous over comments or anything like that because it's understanding between me and my partner.
But I go back to my point that people don't have a
sex.
conversation about it though. Like you just assume because we're monogamous that this is how this is going to work. You don't have a realistic conversation about it. So no one ever.
So the whole thing is about communication then.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
But couples never communicate.
Yeah. So
I said why they break up after a year and a half and they always this shit always this
she'll go after 3 months.
yeah, and then like it'll be like, well, like your relationship is not real, it's not a real commitment. But like, girl, 5 years in, where's your man? And that's a gag, and that has been the continual gag for the last 5 years.
Well, no, I guess.
All right, so I'm Joey. I want you to talk about your sexual preferences. What's your type? What's not your type?
I like husky guys. You know what I mean? Fooler boys. I like people with manners. I love manners. Turn me on. I know it sounds crazy. I like polite. I like someone that's polite.
Yeah.
Someone that carries himself well. Someone that's well spoken.
Aww. I hope you find somebody.
I hope I do too. No, I don't like people that are rude, some people that are too loud. someone that's too promiscuous, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not judging anyone, you can do whatever you want with your life, but like, if while we're like in a dating phase, you're telling me that you're talking to other people, or you're flaunting all these people that are on you, like, you're not for me, because you're not showing me that you care about me enough to like mute the outside factors that don't involve me, that not involving me and you, you know what I mean? That's basically what I look for in a guy.
So I guess we'll move on to me. Basically, what I look for in a guy, I mean, usually personality-wise, I like a guy who is usually like dominant, but also can accept someone who's not that submissive. Also, like I like a guy who will attempt to dominate me, but knows that he really can't. Like he'll take no for an answer, and he'll accept it, but he'll still try. Like I like that.
So you're a dominant bottom.
I guess in a sense,
A controlling bottom. Freak, psycho.
I've been told I am controlling on multiple occasions. I guess I am. I don't see it that way, honestly, but yeah, whatever. I like that. I like my guys to be on the taller side. I like guys who are basically like bigger than me.
She said bitch, yes.
I like guys. I have no preference as far as race. Sexy is sexy, no matter what. Like
Okay.
attractive and sexy is it doesn't matter what you are, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever. I also feel like as far as like trans man, I'm open to it, but the only thing as far as a trans man, me being open to a trans man, is I'm not sure how I would feel about the genital area, because I'm expecting to suck a dick and go in on it. And
that's the fun part about it. Some of the best sex I've had has been with trans men.
See, my thing is like, I mean, yeah, I can understand, I guess, the whole fucking part of it and everything, but then it's like,
the eating part is probably like the highlight of it.
Like eating pussy.
Yeah.
yeah, you see, I don't know.
I like you, pussy. Everybody knows that.
I'm a
Okay.
platinum star, man. I couldn't even tell you.
I wouldn't call it that, but if I get drunk and have a hot friend,
I was a
She's
serious
open to
sexual
it, I'm gonna eat her.
I went on a date with a trans woman a few months ago, and it was an amazing experience. She's like in her first year of her transition, so she still has some rough edges relatively, but it was nice to be out with a woman and dancing with a woman. We went to Monster on Tuesday night and just danced, drank. You know. It was nice. Like me and my partner, like being a bottom and all being on the submissive end. Like I never had to like take somebody out and be aggressive about it.
Right.
So, like ordered drinks and like we're dancing to like oldies and like we're holding hands. It was like really nice, and she kissed me on the cheek. It was nothing like super physical, but like I'm really super attracted to energies.
Yeah.
And after the day, it's like we kissed and we cuddled on the train. I bought her a slice of pizza. But the only thing I will say that was disheartening about the date was at the end of the day, she was like, "I've never been treated so nicely and not like a fetish," and it made me happy and broke my heart at the same time.
Yeah, I could totally understand that, because it's.
I treated her like a girl and she was never used to it. I was like, I felt so bad. I was like. I wish I could like clone me and give her a part of me, and like you have someone like me to date. I'm not emotionally available, and that's the fact. But it's like I just really felt bad because like, damn, I like everything. Like I met this hot ass trans man at this party the other day, and I let him eat the box. He got a nice size strap. He can hit it too. I just enjoy very cosmic. Spiritual sex. I'm not in this world to be liked. I'm in this world to be loved.
Right.
So I love.
Love.
I love love is the most infinite thing in the universe.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And when you waste it, it's just like I just want to just like be around amazing people and have great sex and be wet and sticky and laughing and.
I want to be wet and sticky.
And fucking laughing, man.
I don't want to have sex with you. I want to like have fun and like laugh or like
Experience.
Yeah, like taking me years to get here. But I don't think my mom, like, when I die, I'm gonna meet my maker and whoever she, he, they, whatever it would be. It's like they go like, Henry, did you have a good time? I did. I could have been a dolphin, but you made me a human being, so I'm grateful.
That's bad. I'm a really big energy person. So for me, it's, you know, if your energy is right and it's there, and, you know, I can already tell that you're into it, and we're gonna be, you know, having a good time.
And
It's not gonna just gonna be. You're not gonna be. Yeah, it's not gonna just be. You know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, did you come? No. Did you come? No. Okay.
Like, you should be so
it's like, bitch, we should be
intuitive.
having fun. Like
Right.
that's what it's about. And you know, I've had like a few experiences where like there's been like a really pretty friend or something that I've had as a girl. You know that.
A cis woman?
Huh?
A cis girl?
Woman,
Okay.
yes. I have to like get my lingo down.
'Cause, I mean, some people hook it up with trans girls. I mean, we have to.
Right, no, yeah, right, yeah. But, yeah, and she was like a friend. We were in Miami. We were like at my house and was like chill. And then I don't know what happened. And like, I was like eating her out. And I loved it. And I love it. And like, I would do it
To the
again.
camera, sweetie?
I would do it again a billion times. Because girls.
All right, sexuality.
Girls are just so different. They're more, I don't know, they have like a different thing about them, but like, I like it. Like, I
It's
get
a
to
different
like,
gentleness.
it's a gentleness.
Different
Yeah.
So we're breaking so many stereotypes that gay men all just want dick. I mean,
No.
we have some really open-minded. This is a very open-minded cast.
Yeah.
Sex parties for me aren't that great because I'm masculine adjacent and I have very masculine features. I have like 27 tattoos. I have facial hair. Usually my beard is long. It's not usually this
Yeah.
short. So it's like people can't tell what I am.
Yes.
And like I'm femme, but I'm not cunty. So it's like I'm not saying I'm not.
So let's see your ensemble, because that ensemble is very
keep going. I
cunty.
love the way you
It is-
said
I want
that.
to see this. Like,
I
would
love the
you?
way you said that. Like,
I'm living for your effect.
I'm femme, but not cunty.
I love
But
that.
It's like
Because I'm cunty.
Yeah.
Baby.
It's
Right.
It's
But I don't knock dudes that like, and let's be real, I'm not one of like, oh, my gay is better than your gay, but where I reside in my gay experience, I don't project that way. And
Right.
not like in any way necessary. So it's like, guys can't read what I am, so like when I'm in a sex party, bottoms are always pulling on my dick. It's a pretty dick, I grab on it too. You know,
I hear that.
but it's like,
Are you cut?
yes.
You're
Oh, okay.
Well,
Really?
You're what?
Yeah. Good for you.
I'm uncut.
Really? Let me
Good
see.
for you. I was trying to let you
Oh my god! Like a turtle choking.
I usually shave or wax, but yeah.
do look.
I like the hair.
Oh,
Hairy as fuck.
I don't like black.
I got a bikini wax live on my
I feel like it's
Facebook. Never again.
This says what's everyone's freak level, describe your sex life. So did we do that already? Basically?
Just everyone give your freak level 1 to 10 around the room, one by one.
That's the fast one.
You know, shockingly, I give myself like a hard 7.5. Because the thing is, like, there's some shit I'm just not gonna do. Like, I'm okay with sucking dick, I'm okay with public sex, I'm okay with parks, I'm okay with sex parties, I'm okay with wearing panties, I'm okay with threesomes, I'm okay with groups.
Yeah.
But I don't like shit.
Exactly.
I don't like drugs being involved, like heavy drugs being involved.
Right.
I don't like anything that's like, I don't like bondage or whipping or anything around here slavery.
Anything? Yeah, I feel.
I can't. Like, I'm like, I have a limit to the pain, like yo, like I don't mind a little choke, you know, grab me by the neck, my head's big, I can take a lot of blood being lost, my shoulders hurt. You're welcome. But I just prefer that like you just don't like tie me up in a leather and bound me and like beat the shit out of me.
You
like,
were not
like,
even tie me up.
like please, like I had this nigga like when I was in like years ago, I was a dumb boy. And I was like, went to North Carolina to meet this dude. He wanted to tie me up during sex.
Hell no.
And I never
Never.
knew this nigga. And I let him tie me up.
You did?
Nothing crazy happened, baby.
Oh my goodness.
But like
no.
he untied me, but I was like,
You was thinking so many things.
I was like, I want to die. No, they lying, bro. I don't even know where I'm at. So like, my freak number, like, I mean, like everybody at some point will have raw sex. Let's not act like we all do. I'm not promoting raw sex or irresponsibility with sexual health. But at some point, you're gonna cross a raw penis or a raw booty hole with your partner, whatever. You may have a slip up. It happens. Just be tested, be responsible, take care of yourself. But let's be very clear. And I don't like the taste of cum because it gives me diarrhea. And when I let one of my exes come in my mouth one time and I swallow and I tell you the shits immediately. I thought I was going to die a slow death. I thought maybe I ate something spicy.
That's your pregnancy.
Yeah, I'm making a baby. That's my abortion.
I love it.
All right, next freak level. I care.
My freaky level, I would say maybe like a 5 out of 10. I used to think I was really a freak when I was younger, but after you try certain things, you'll be like, okay, I don't think I like that. So like with experience, you know what you really like and what you really don't like.
I'm not attracted to cis women at all.
No, me neither.
Like I like trans women.
Me
I
neither.
prefer trans women because they understand my experience a little bit better. Like
I would do a post-op trans woman, but I wouldn't do a
fair.
pre-op or whatever the term.
Got you. That makes sense though. I get it.
But a cis woman, I'm good. I don't need the headache.
A whole headache.
I ain't that open-minded, sis.
So Ralphie, do people shame you for like liking pussy?
Well, my friends would be like, well, like they'll be open-minded about it, but they wouldn't really get into it. They'll think it's hot, but they'll be like, for example, they'll be like, oh, it's hot, but I wouldn't get into it. But some will be like, oh, maybe I'll try it out, maybe I won't, but I don't think I know anybody else that's into it.
Before meeting you guys, I thought I was, pretty freaky, but you guys showed me that I'm really vanilla. And I want to say my sex level is probably like a 3 if you're saying you're level 7. Like, because I'm not as open to certain things. And it's not that I've never encountered an experience where I'm exposed to that. You know what I mean? That's just it.
With me, I'm gonna piggyback off of him. I'm probably about like a 7.5, maybe even an 8.
You like to be tied up and choked and
I like to get choked. I don't like to get tied up because I don't have control over the situation. I literally fear for my life. Like if I'm gonna like die or something like that. Because
would you let a white man tie you up?
I never. Like I'm not gonna say never.
For money.
I'm not. No, hell no. Like,
That's even worse.
No. Because
some people get lured into these situations.
Being that you said money, that makes it even worse because it makes it seem like to me it makes it seem like the guy's gonna pay me first of all to kill me,
Right.
and then I'm never
Or to degrade you.
degrade me, all that. He can piss on. He can do whatever he wants if I'm tied up. You know what I mean? And then
I'm good.
basically I'm into. All right. I'm just gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. It depends on the person, but if I'm attracted to the person enough and they have a big tongue and everything, because I do have a tongue fetish, I want the guy to spit in my mouth. Like I like shit like that. I like them to spit in my mouth, spit in my face.
He's a 7.5, y'all.
I like them to smack me.
You an 8. You an 8. You said spit. I'm judging you. You an 8.
I mean, I like shit like that, but it's not with everybody. It's like with certain people.
That energy.
So yeah, exactly. So I know what I like, and it's with certain people, and I like doing things like outdoors too because it provides a certain experience. You can't. Sometimes when you fuck with. Sometimes you can meet somebody outside and fuck with them outside, and then you can bring them to a hotel room, and it's not the same experience. It's like the experience will be dropped by like a whole 2 points. Like
Keep going.
it's way different. So I feel like I guess I would say I'm an 8 basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm open to a trans man experience.
Yes.
But they really gonna have to look like a real man. You know what I mean? Like no scars under the titties either. You know, that's just my preference.
I mean, beggars can be choosers.
Ooh.
I'm not a beggar.
You need to clip that out because
I'm open to it.
I mean, that's his preference.
Well, a lot of times you can't even see it. Like, they will grow hair and they will cover it or like.
Or get tattoos.
What I've learned
why
that
they
always
don't
gonna
see
have
it.
that.
It's a reminder, and it's a mental turn off.
Well, me, I'm romantic, so like I've been kissing their scars, so they could know that there's no like.
Oh, that's cute.
You are so open, Ralphie. Everybody, get into Ralphie.
I mean, I'm available for the
So loving. What you said, Alex?
I said I'm available if he's looking for an experience.
Yeah. Oh my
You know,
god, he's
so
married
different.
or something.
He's just dating. He said.
He said just dating. That means absolutely nothing.
It's only been like the first 2 weeks, so it's still.
Oh, 2 weeks?
Still fresh. you know, homies.
Like emotions are deep, so.
Oh, there.
But you have to have a long tongue for him though. He likes long tongues.
I mean, it's not always.
Wait, show
it's not always necessary.
it. Show your tongue, Ralphie.
Oh, it is actually. Gave me a little shot just
So
now.
what is it about tongues that you find fascinating so much?
They can reach.
I don't know, honestly. Alright, so this is the weird thing about my fetish. I have a tongue fetish, right? And basically it's for long tongues only, not just a tongue. Basically, I think it just was like a package deal with me being gay because I've been gay for as long as I can remember, but I've also been into like looking and seeing guys like tongues in their mouths like since I was like 4 years old, I guess. Like, so it's always been a thing, like, and I don't know where it came from, how it came about, but it is what it is, and I'm very open with it because it's also kind of mandatory for a guy to have a long tongue because if they don't, I'm not sexually enticed. It's weird
Let's
for
talk about
me.
big dicks.
Well, I guess that's
Uncut
kind
cops.
of like.
That's with me.
I cannot date a guy that has ugly feet because I like feet, so.
Oh, got you. So that makes sense. See, so we kind of like we have mandated fetishes.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll out of bed for less than
I'm gonna have to show you my feet later.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh wow.
Wait. Malone, you catch that?
You know,
I caught it.
I'm being proactive.
That's caught it.
See y'all working, go ahead.
Oh.
Now look at Joey. Joey's like,
I kind of want to. Why do I want to see a porno of you?
I have one.
So bad. I want to see it so
Okay.
bad. Yes.
I'll
Why
let
am
you
I
see it.
so
He's the professional
curious?
bottom. Why not?
I just really want to see
I'll
more.
let you see it after the show.
I want
Oh my God, just send me the link.
I actually want to use some of your tips and tricks, but I want to ask him a question. Like, what would you recommend to like open somebody up like over time, like and how much
Why aren't
time?
you opening on your own, honey?
I am alright. Big dicks are fun to suck, but they're not fun to get fucked by.
You
okay?
have to do it.
Oh my god. It's
You have to just.
alright. I could take a 6-inch dick that's not.
What is 6 inches? I agree.
This is 3 inches. No, this is like 2 inches actually. That's 2 inches. Special view for you.
Oh.
You know. Let me stop. But yeah.
Okay, so 5 tips for new bottoms. Number 1,
People trying bottoming from the first time.
okay, so
From a professional bottom.
Okay, from a professional bottom. Okay.
And what makes you qualified as a professional bottom?
Because I have like 18 years of experience. The funny thing is that when I started bottoming, my first bottom experience was terrible. But I had a guy like back home who taught me how to bottom like a year and a half. So like, there was never no pressure to completely penetrate. Like we started just getting it in, and starting with the motion, and then working our way to the point that he can come. But like that took like a year and a half to get there. But one thing that you never do as a bottom when you're learning how to bottom is never ever get in a position where we have no control of the penetration. So it's always best to ride first.
Mm-hmm.
When you're riding, you can grip, you can stop, you can slow, you can pull up, you can pull off. But I think also too, like, and that's one of the main things. Tip number 2 is tell the person that's topping you that you are an inexperienced bottom. Because a lot of times bottoms fuck up because the top walk, like when I had my first situation, I lost my virginity. The top didn't know that I wasn't a virgin. And I could have sworn I told him at some point, but like, you know, he had 10.5 inches and I had no experience. And I just remember it's like somebody like peeling my forehead off and like slapping it across my face and told me,
No.
yeah, it was like, it wasn't like, it was painful, but it's like, I didn't rip or bleed or anything, but
That's
like,
what
I
I
was,
Luckily.
I was like, no, never again. Till I met the other top guy who helped me out.
Wow.
Another tip I would suggest that you buy silicone-based lube. Like only thing about
Yes, come on.
Yes, that water-based
Oh, that
lube.
water shit is crazy. It gets hot.
like water
It gets crazy.
It
starts
dries,
heating up and shit. I don't like
it gets
that shit.
tacky. It doesn't like.
Come on,
It doesn't stick
Lou.
right. It doesn't do like it becomes a mess. The only thing about silicone that it will fuck up your sheets. So I suggest you get all black sheets.
You were overqualified.
I didn't even tell my.
I know, I'm trying to get to, but she didn't tell her freak level.
And one last thing I would say is
So basically, okay, let's close it up.
He's gonna have good shit.
All right, he's gonna close it up. He's closing it up, and then you're gonna switch spots again.
my last bottom tip I think I probably would be is like.
I think I like my spot.
I think to be an amazing bottom is to be a confident bottom. Like own your bottom experience. I think bottoms fail because you mentally psych yourself out while you're inexperienced. If you don't want to be a bottom, don't fucking bottom.
Bitch.
Like, if you're not confident with your shit, don't do it.
Bitch.
Like, the thing with bottoms always fail is because, or they can't take dick because, like, you don't realize sex is mind over matter. So, like, if you're not in the experience, you're not present, don't do it. Like, you're not feeling it, don't press yourself. You don't owe these men nothing. Like, stay at home, finger yourself, get a dildo, practice.
Period. That was good.
Period.
Good. Okay.
I hear that.
Y'all can switch spots to talk about Milan's freak level.
I mean, I like to smell all this crotch, so girl, you gotta get it.
Let me use the bathroom.
What does this crotch smell like?
Heaven.
I love your heaven.
That smells amazing.
My crotch?
I see on the shelf. You don't see on the shelf.
I never
I always
seen
get
it.
my fucking tongue out.
Let me see.
You do have a
Okay.
long time. I did see that earlier.
One hot.
All right. So Milan, what is your freak level?
My freak level, I have to say, like this summer, I've had sex with so many people. So many fucking people that, like, to the point where it's like.
Hey, you're young. How old are you?
No, I'm 24. I just turned 24.
Oh, got me too.
But yeah, I just turned 24 August 13th. But
Happy birthday.
Huh?
Happy birthday.
Thank you. But I would have to say my freak level because of this summer, it probably like takes me up to like a good hard 6. A good 6. I got to like this summer I got to experience like things I never got to experience before, and like.
What's your body count?
You're not supposed to actually do that.
So.
Oh God.
I'll say it, but I'm not
Everybody's body count. Real quick. Everyone's
No,
body
you're crazy.
count. What's your body count, Milan?
I can't give you this.
And do you usually go for like straight guys, down low guys, openly gay
I
guys?
do not like straight guys whatsoever, but
Wait, let her. Say it.
I don't like straight guys at all, but if you are straight and like you're curious and you're open about that curiosity, then I'll definitely be that person, to, fulfill. But, yeah.
So you usually
gay.
so you approached by other gay men or
yeah, I'm usually, definitely. I'm approached by a lot of straight men too,
Mhm.
but when I have like my hair and stuff, and that's the fetish thing talking, of course.
So
And,
can you just say it?
But I would have to say it would probably be like almost 100. Like,
Oh, that's alright.
oh my God, is that not a lot? Because it sounds like a lot to
It's
me.
not a lot. It's
Oh, it's
alright.
definitely a lot when you've had like, when you've created like that 50, like.
I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Okay.
What's your body count, Alex?
It's above 300. But that's. I must say.
No judgment, but I'm just.
Let me not judge.
I'm not judging at all.
I don't. See, if somebody judges me, I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, I know.
Okay.
What my thing is like, all right, I have a large body count, but that stemmed from me having a really bad relationship with a guy who didn't appreciate me. So I kind of was trying to numb the pain.
Oh,
and that's like something that's like really like totally like different.
And that's happened to me as well.
Huh?
In turn, sometimes where we get emotionally abused and we want to.
Yeah.
Some people turn to drugs, some people turn to sex.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people say that gay people are promiscuous, but some of us are just so used to abuse and we want to feel love
Right.
at any cost.
Right.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, sometimes people contract the virus looking for love.
Yeah.
And so we just want everybody, as much as people are mentioning body counts, get
Yeah.
tested every 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, and
now
that's
continue.
and that's a whole nother thing too. That people are what do you call it, abusive. But there's also other levels of abuse. There's mental abuse. There's emotional abuse. I was emotionally abused, and I was mostly emotionally abused. And I will say that even though I have like a high count of partners or whatever, I am negative. Not to shame anybody that is positive or whatever. I'm just putting that out there. Oh, and he was HIV positive, by the way.
Oh wow.
So he was I would say he was a big part of my life.
And a lot of people would feel that negative people would not date someone positive over the fear.
Yeah, dated someone who's positive. I would say do. I wouldn't tell anybody to not date anybody who's positive. I felt that, and I still feel that way. That this particular person doesn't have as much value in their life based off the fact that they are positive, and they kind of gave up on life in certain aspects.
Yep.
And I didn't deserve that personally. I'm gonna just say it. I was so committed to him that I was actually like not. I was actually not watching porn because he was enough for me.
Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's that feeling.
Like,
that's that shit.
Yeah, he was enough for me that I was able to not watch porn, and I felt good. Like yo, like I could fuck with him. Like
he wasn't the same.
Yeah, he wasn't the same. He was promiscuous. He was out there. He was always looking for something more. Like the grass is green on the other side. Like, and it's just like, well,
wow.
If I'm not enough for you, well. It's starting to make me
so
feel.
Basically, that connects to why your body count is so high. Is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, basically, and I have like I know I'm still in the 300 range, like maybe less than.
I'm sure there's way more people. I've just never myself like me getting to 100 myself.
Because I was
a thing for me.
Yeah, I was counting. I was counting at one point, and then I end up losing the count around like probably like maybe like 310. I lost count.
Yeah,
and. It's a lot, yeah, it is a lot. But at the
I heard 600.
But I'm gonna say this though. I mean, no. Oh God, no. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about my body count though. I've only fucked about like gotten fucked. I'm gonna spread it out. Yeah, I'm gonna spread it out. I got fucked about from about like 12 different people, fucked about 8 different people, and sucked about like 300 something dicks.
I don't consider sucking dick. What's the name? So that I didn't put that in.
Still a body.
I did not put that in, and that I put.
So retally up.
Why? Yeah, that's too specific.
But I have to say something though. I have to say something because you can still catch STDs from sucking dick. At that
point.
So that's why it still counts. So I have to mention that.
I don't know.
I mean, you could catch incurable STDs from sucking dick.
Yeah, of course, I know that.
So that's why I feel like you have to mention it, as far as body count goes. But
really,
yeah.
I've never kept track of who I gave head to.
You can get herpes, you can get HPV.
But I haven't, so that's what I'm
You could possibly catch HIV too from sucking dick.
Very hard, but yes.
But it's hard, but yeah, you could. But so it's worth mentioning. But I don't have a lot of.
I want to get what you say.
I'm like saying because you kiss someone get herpes simplex 1 from getting a cold sore that like.
That's true. You can kiss them just the same.
I mean, I have bodies. Joey, stop judging me.
I'm not judging you. I swear to God, I'm not judging you. No, I'm far from judging you.
Joey,
it's all education.
Joey gave me the church from the
knowledge.
You whore.
No, God no.
And I'm
judge me.
See, I'm open enough even on camera to like say like, yo, I got like a 300 something body count. I know people who got fucking more.
That's just because you suck.
But honestly, still, I know people who got more body count than me when it comes to fucking or whatever it is.
Hell yeah.
And it's like I feel comfortable with my body count, and then also, it came from emotional abuse and everything, and it's just like, loving yourself. You have to love yourself more and just like, accept you for what you are and accept what happened and learn from it. That's pretty much it. That's really all it's about, honestly.
That's good. Body count. That was really touching, Alex.
So my body count's not super lengthy. I'm only like 11 to 15. But it's only because I attach emotion to sex. That's the only thing. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm still kind of like naive, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? It's
not naive. It's the process.
That's the only thing. But yeah, I'm like 11, 15.
You're the sweetest thing in the world.
And I live.
I wish. Are you a bottom?
I'm getting there.
You're a top.
Well, I predominantly top. But I'm not like bottom against bottoming. I just feel that bottoming is something that I would want to share with someone that I'm emotionally.
You're so sweet.
I know.
You're too innocent for us.
No, he's not. He's fucking cute. You're so cute.
Yeah.
And your fucking beard is fucking Santalicious.
I think. Okay. Anybody else has to like touch your beard before?
Yeah. People smell my beard.
Oh wow.
Swear to God.
But no, I want to smell it too.
I kind of want to, but I won't.
I want to smell it here too.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Alex. Alex smells beard.
I smell it.
You're like smelling beard.
I swear it's
all right.
I double dog date.
I'm just doing it for the camera. That's all.
I promise it's
And
clean.
be like, yeah.
I promise it's clean.
Yeah, it smells really nice.
Yeah,
Actually, it's really soft.
A lot of people have fetishes for like the beards. All right, Ralphie, the moment of truth, body count. I want to get close for this one.
I was told to never share my body count. I mean, I don't know my body count personally, but like I feel like
Estimate.
it's, I don't know, maybe hundreds. I'm not sure. But
Hundreds.
But I know if I start counting, I'll forget a couple people because I remember one time when I was bartending, some guy came up to me. He's like, "Yo, you remember we fucked around? Never seen this guy in my life." Then yeah, he described my dick perfectly. He was like, it was about 9 inches. It had this little circumcision scar, whatever. He was being very descriptive about my dick. I'm like, wait, only way you could.
Circumcision? You got circumcised later in life?
No, I was circumcised when I was like, really.
Some people,
Like, when I was, like, straight out
some
of the
people
womb.
still have a prominent circumcision scar though. Yeah.
So he described my dick so perfectly that I'm like that he must have had seen it in real life.
9
So-
inches, right?
But I honestly don't remember ever messing around with this guy. Like he described like where I live and everything when he picked me up, but I don't know. I know I will miss some if I start counting, but I think somewhere in the almost 100s, maybe in the hundreds. I'd be honest.
Like 300, 400.
No, I don't think I'm.
Not as high as me.
Nah, I don't think I'm.
Okay, the moment of truth. We're talking about body count.
1 million lovers.
For real.
I really don't know. I really don't know. Probably like 5 or 6 public school buses.
That's not bad.
That ain't bad.
Wait.
That's just 24 seats each.
Right, that ain't much.
They about 24 to 30 seats.
I don't know. Like I slept around a lot. Like I don't know. Like I mean, I have left
Guesstimate.
good impressions.
Do you feel it necessary to count? Do you feel it?
I can't know how many people I've topped. I'll tell you
Okay.
that. I've topped 6 people.
Mhm.
But
So
like,
you should definitely know how many bottom.
Oh.
Because that's important, right?
is it important?
I mean, topping is like blah, but bottoming, you're
No, it-
taking someone.
No,
in.
you gotta realize. You see, that's
enough.
that's the thing. We need to talk about that too. There's this thing that tops aren't like look, like if a top has a lot of partners or whatever,
Right.
They're
They're
viewed as they the man and they sexy and they get bitches on niggas
Well, like
or
I'm not
whatever.
tight because
You know, but if a bottom takes
he has a mean grip. I'll show you later.
yeah, like if a bottom takes a lot of dick though, it's like, oh, they're a slut and they're a whore. Like we need to stop having these like gender stereotypes or whatever.
These
whatever
stereotypes
it
in
is.
general.
You know what?
And it's just like, yeah, and it's like at the end of the day, if you're a top or you're a bottom or you're a woman or a female, whatever it is, like
You're female.
you're gonna have the same amount of STDs if you do something unprotected
Basically,
regardless. So it's like we're you know like we're all equal at the end of the day. Like stop like stereotyping people and shaming people for being a bottom or being a top or whatever. Stop praising people for being a top. Stop degrading people for being a bottom.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if they're trans or they're like cis or whatever. It doesn't matter.
I always find that like
Yeah.
that you can be an ethical slut. Great book to read.
That too. Yeah, that
you
makes sense.
could be a whore with morals. You could be an honest
Mm-hmm.
hoe and still maintain your dignity and still sleep around. But I find
That
like
is
sometimes people
true.
think that dignity and promiscuity are mutually exclusive.
Right, and
That make you cringe. People say,
and that's a
"Oh,
problem.
ridiculous."
That's a really big problem because look, I was like, if I wanted to, I'd fuck with everybody in this room if I wanted to. If I felt like
Same.
it. If I was, if I'm into it and I felt
You're
like
first.
it, I would do it. But I'm not.
Wait, who's first?
Milan is first.
I'm dead. I'm not that person. Like, I'm dead.
I'm here for them calves.
You see, but me, like, okay, like I already explained my truth about my ex and everything, how I've been, I've been emotionally abused, and that kind of like escalated my whoriness or whatever you call it. And I'm not gonna say I wasn't a hoe before my ex, I was, but I wouldn't be as much of a hoe if it wasn't for him. And you know, that plays a part. Everybody has their own like life experiences that contribute to how much of a hoe they are.
Just be proud of your hoism.
Yeah,
Right, and be safe.
I really am happy that I went through the experience that I went through because basically I wouldn't be the person I am now. I'm not a hoe at this current moment. I'm looking for something more, but at the same time, I do get horny sometimes. I am a man, you know what I mean? Testosterone. So
Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
it's a scientific.
I want to fuck.
Right, but it's a scientific thing. We have testosterone as
Nigga, I'm
natural
a fuck you when I want to fuck. Nigga.
and it is what it is. You know what I mean? I just want to say that, you
But I
know,
get what you're saying.
don't be ashamed of who you are and what type of like sexual experiences you had.
And get it in.
Like experience of life is a great thing, and you should embrace it.
Just be
And
safe.
yeah, be safe.
Be
Of course,
safe, be
always
smart.
be safe. That's it.
Make great
Done.
decisions, informed decisions.
This is my thing.
So, yeah.
Hope is life.
Whole
Oh, it's life.
Be safe.
Oh, it's life as long as it's safe. Thanks for joining us.
Cheese
Out loud.
Bye guys.
Bye. Woo. Yeah, you fucking bitch.